呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 71 of Jujutsu Kaisen. We are on volume 9, starting that, stopped with a cliffhanger. For us, it's been maybe 2-week pause because we have started to read Gyo for October, but we're still continuing with this Kaigyoku series, which was the precious gem. This is part 7. Part 7, in fact, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's going to be 10 parts to this series, and then it looks like, oh no, 11. 11, and then it looks like we'll be done with this part. Anyway, let's just go and see what's happening. It looks like we're starting in a flashback in the flashback, just to reference kind of where we are. Gojo ke ni umareta rokugan no gaki o omoshiro hanbun de mi ni itta koto ga aru. Okay. So the event existed of going to see, with an interesting half, we'll come back to that, the brat with 6 eyes that was born to the Gojo family. Omoshiro hanbon. Omoshiro hanbon. Omoshiro hanbon means for fun or half in jest. Okay, so event exists of having gone to see, half in jest or for fun, the brat of 6 eyes born to the family Gojo, or born to the house of Gojo. So there's Gojo as a kid. This is the person who is presumably narrating here. Ato ni mo, saki ni mo, haigo ni tatta ore ga kedorareta no wa kono toki dake datta. Even behind, even before, even behind the back, haigo? Yeah, even like in the back or the rear. Me standing. So me standing in the back, whether behind or ahead. As for being sensed, this time only it was. So like this is the only time I was ever sensed, no matter where I was. Kedoru. Yeah, to suspect or sense. So to be sensed. Just this time, as for being sensed, me standing in the back, even behind or even before. Okay, now we're back to the normal part of our flashback, where here is Gojo being stabbed by the Fushiguro. Dakara, so that was him, I guess. Maybe. Dakara kezutta omae ga niburu made. That's why, like, worn down, you being until being dull. Okay, so quick recap, if I recall correctly. Gojo had been like using his senses continually for a long time to protect what's her name, the Star Girl, and that kind of, I guess, like wore him down or whatever. Anyway, gun zwa. Okay, so here's Gojo. That's the Fushiguro guy, right? And here's Geto. Oh, so Geto is unleashing something, some sort of worm. Okay, so he's separated from Gojo. Bagun, which is like chomp. Satoru. Su. Okay, he holds up a hand. Mondai nai. Problem does not exist. No worries. Jutsushiki wa 間に合わなかったけど、内臓は避けたし。Okay, so as for technique, wasn't in time. My technique wasn't in time, meaning the infinite thing or whatever. But as for organs, as for interior organs, dodged or avoided. その後、重力で強化して刃をどこにも引かせなかった。And after that, with cursed energy, strengthened blade, どこにも引かせなかった。引かせ。To redeem debts? No. To not make pull back. Okay. その後、重力で強化して刃をどこにも引かせなかった。This is like the causative negative. So to not allow, oh, maybe it's not allow, to not allow to pull wherever the blade. Yeah, I guess like strengthening with cursed energy to make or not allow the blade to go wherever. The English went with to make sure the sword didn't do any further damage. Okay. ニットのセーターに安全ピンとしたみたいなもんだよ。ニットのセーターに。Oh. It's like a safety pin passing through a knitted sweater. It's like that sort of a thing. マジで問題ない。Truly, problem doesn't exist. So it's really no problem. Gee. Well, wasn't that easy. あまない優先あいつの相手は俺がする。Amana Yusen, that's the girl. As for that guy's opponent, I will do. No. Yusen is priority. Amana is the girl. But Yusen is like priority. Yes. Priority precedence. So Amanai, the girl that's supposed to join with Tengen, is the priority. As for the opponent for that guy, meaning Fushiguro, I'm the one that will do it. I'll be his opponent. Okay. スグルたちは先に天元様のところへ行ってくれ。As for Suguru Tachi, so Geto, as for Geto and everyone, ahead to the place of Lord Tengen, do the favor of going. So you guys all go on ahead to Lord Tengen's place. Piku, which is kind of like Twitch. Yudan suru na yo. Yudan is to be unprepared, so don't be unprepared. Don't be negligent. Yudan. Yeah. Don't do that. Dare ni itten da yo. Who are you talking to? Okay, is this Fushiguro? Bus. Or bus. Apparently he's still around. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. Not quite clear what this is all about, but he apparently erupted through the worm creature. What do we have here? Geto is thinking, さっき俺を刺した刀とは違う. As for with the katana stabbed me earlier, different. So that's different than the sword he stabbed me with earlier. 体に巻いてる呪霊もどっから湧いたんだ. And yeah, very funny done. To the body, like wrapping spirit, even the spirit wrapping around the body, that would be this thing, which kind of hard to tell if that goes in or not. From where did it well up? Kind of a weird verb to use there, waku. Where did it spring out of? I guess it can also mean to appear. I guess that's where did it appear from? But like, especially suddenly, like sweat, tears. So that's kind of the idea. From where did that spirit wrapped around his body erupt from? Okay. 得体が知れねえな、クソ. The etai is not familiar, is it? Damn it. Etai. The nature or the character not knowing or not familiar with. So that's Gojo saying like he doesn't know what's going on. Damn it, kuso. Zuff. Sei shotai ga inei na. This is the star vessel. It doesn't exist, right? Meaning not here. The star vessel isn't here, huh? できれば、お前はさっきので仕留めたかったんだが、なまったかな? Okay, so I guess if possible, as for you, and the kanji is gojo, with the thing earlier, shitome takata, I wanted to finish things off, shitomeru. Yeah, I wanted to bring you down with the thing earlier, if possible, namatta kana. I guess like I underestimated. No, namaru, to become dull, to become blunt. So like, I guess I got weakened. I guess I grew dull, became less capable. Amanai no kenshokin wa mou torisagerareta zo, manuke. As for the reward money for Amanai, it's already been rescinded, you idiot. Torisage. Withdrawn or abandoned. I won't recap that whole thing. Ore ga torisageten da yo, yase gaman. Okay, I'm the one that rescinded it. The reward money. Yase gaman. Fake stoicism, pretend and false courage. He's calling Gojo that. Like, I'm the one that took it away, you pretender, you person who's pretending to be better off than you are. The Bansei Muro no yatsura Okinawa itta toki wa waratta kero na. Something about laughing about the time that you went to Okinawa. Bansei Kyo. Oh, the Bansei Kyo was the Star Religion. The Star Religion guys, as for the time, went to Okinawa that, like, I laughed or something. That was the other group. I can go back. Omae mitai ni suki ga nai yatsu ni wa kankyū tsukete nise no goru o ikutsu ka tsukutte yarun da. Okay. As for to guys, not limited to guys like you. お前みたいに過ぎないやつには過ぎない。No, 好きない。
Hello there.
好きがない。Oh, gaps not existing. As for to guys with no gaps like you. So for like people that don't have gaps or weaknesses like you guys. 緩急。緩急。Fast pace tempo 緩急つけて 緩急つけて so fake goals and like with a tempo, slow and fast tempo, fake goals somewhere did the favor of making いくつか or some amount made. Yeah, several made. Did the favor of making several false goals and with a slow and fast tempo or something. Okay. 周りの術師が一人も死ななかったのは空想だったが、懸賞金の時間制限がなければ、Okay. Surrounding sorcerers, even one not dying, as for that, it's regrettable. That's horrible. But so basically, it's a shame that none of the sorcerers around you died, but the reward money's time limit, if it didn't exist, so if the reward money didn't have a time limit, お前は最後まで術式解かなかったと思うぜ. As for you, until the end, technique not dissolving was thinking. I was thinking you would use your technique till the very end, if there wasn't a time limit. So he put the time limit there to make him think that things were safe. He would let down his guard, etc., etc. Oh, okay. Ah, so I see. Zoo, 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 zoo. What is going on here? Okay. Something is happening. He's doing something. Something's happening. No idea. Guess he was trying to throw something at him or do something. And apparently he moved, so that was over here. Whatever he threw and blew up that. Zow. Hayai, fast. だけじゃない、こいつ何かおかしいと思ったら Okay, so fast. だけじゃない. It's not just this guy something strange if or when thinking. This is like, okay, if or when I thought something is strange about this guy, it wasn't just that. Or not just fast, thought there was something strange about that guy. 呪力が全くない. Cursed energy completely does not exist. So he has no cursed energy at all. And he's mataku, emphasis. Tenyo jubaku. Jubaku no physical gifted. Okay. Tenyo jubaku. This is physically gifted. Tenyo jubaku. This is like curse connection. What is tenyo? Heaven's gift, a godsend, cursed connection, physical physically gifted. I don't think Jubaku is one of their made-up words, right? No, cursed. Heaven's gift or godsend, curse, physically gifted. Fijikaru gifted. Gero, which is kind of like ribbit or something. Ugoki ga maru de yomene. The movements as if not able to read. So it's like I can't read the guy's movements. The English here went with it's all innate physical prowess. So physically gifted, they took as innate physical prowess. Okay. A bunch of so apparently he's hopping around and coming up on Gojo, so he zigzagged everywhere, coming in for another blow. Gun. So something hits him and he snaps his head back. Gigyu. Dogo. I guess he gets reflected and smacks into the building over there. Okay, what happened? Ore no jutsu shiki o shittete, being familiar with my curse technique, koso koso shitten daro. Koso koso. Okay. Doing or moving sneakily, probably moving sneakily because familiar with my curse technique. Sonna yatsu ga musaku de chikazuite kuru to wa omoe ne, toku ni ima dashita ano jugu. That sort of a guy, musaku, with means lacking means or measures or policies. That sort of a guy with lacking means. As for coming and approaching, it's not thinkable. Oh, okay. So he's saying like you wouldn't think he'd come close for that sort of a guy who doesn't have means, meaning like cursed energy or cursed whatever. Especially right now, took out that cursed tool. Did he take out another tool? Maybe he's referring to the new blade. He's saying something around, especially right now, took out that cursed tool. Okay. Suddenly, huh? Ine, not existing. He's not there. To. Zaza. Juryoku ga nai kara, because cursed energy does not exist, or cursed strength doesn't exist. Kehai mo yomenai, even the presence not able to read. So because the guy has no cursed energy, I can't even tell where his presence is. Kanda yori na wake ja ne. Kanda yori. Kan is like instinct, and dayori here is what is tayori? Oh, relying on. So relying on instinct, kandayori, is it that sort of reason, isn't it? Or it's that sort of a thing, isn't it? Like I'll have to rely on instinct. Aitsu ni makitsuiteru mono o dashiire dekiru jurei sochi no kehai o oeba ii. To that guy, wrapping around thing, dashiire dekiru jurei. He's talking about the spirit that's wrapped around Fushiguro. Dashiire. Okay. The curse spirit taking in and out that thing wrapped around that guy. That direction's presence if chase is good. So basically he's saying, if I try to follow the presence of that thing that's wrapped around him, that'll probably be better. Hayasugindaro. Hayasugindaro. Like too fast. It's too fast, isn't it? I guess maybe this is him sensing that. I don't know. Jutsushiki Junten. Cursed. This is just technique, instantaneous. What did we do with Junten? It's been too long now. Instantaneous turn. Shutsuryoku Saidai. Output maximum. Or output biggest level. Output biggest level of technique, instantaneous turn. Shikata ne na. I guess I have no choice, huh? Oh. Okay. Owl. Blue. We've seen him use these colors before. This particular kanji is grass with a warehouse. I don't know whether that means anything in particular. No, it's just another way to write blue. Okay, something imploding there, or blowing up. And then we get a gori, more blowing up. So, he's pulling out the bigger guns. All right. Lots of destruction. Oh boy. Za. R.I.P. Temple Grounds. Shahibutsu nashi kishu wa dekinai. Shahibutsu nashi. So without shahibutsu. Shahe. Screening, shielding things. Shelter or cover. Okay. So without cover, without shelter, surprise attacks aren't possible. Kishu. Yeah. So he just eliminated everything. Okay. Mori ni kakureta ka? So he says, hidden in the forest? Did you hide in the forest? Boop, 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 boop. Arewa. As for that thing. Yoto. The fly heads. So it's a swarm of these fly creatures, which aren't, I mean, that looks like a little dinosaur. That looks like a kitty. There's a fly. We got lots of different types of creatures. They're not just yo. Anyway, zaba, 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 zaba. Ano jurei no naka ni katteta no ka? Oh, devoured? Is that the right word? There. Well, we have our own little fly head saying hello. Thank you. Whatever inside that cursed spirit? Oh, to keep. Yeah. So, kept inside that cursed spirit, meaning the fly heads. Yoto o chafumite ni tsukao te wake ne. So the reason is you're using the fly heads as chaff, like chaff, aren't you? これじゃ、あいつの位置がわからん。資格もできた。もう一度会おうで。Okay, this, with it being this way, that guy's location not understanding. And blind spots are possible. One more time with owl, with blue, ... Iya mate, no wait. Aitsu no nerai wa. As for that guy's aim, Amanai, it's Amanai. Is it? Okay, he's got yet another different blade. Okay. What have we got here? Tebura. Tebura no ore mo kedoru kan no yosa. Huh. Okay, so Tebura no... Even me of Tebura, empty-handed. So even me, empty-handed, kedoru kan no sa. No yosa, sorry. Oh, like a good instinct that is sensing me even without a weapon. Yeah. A good instinct sensing me even without a weapon. この塾からにじみ出る異質な重力を陸間のお前が見落とすわけがね。Okay. From this curse tool, oozing out something cursed energy. Ishitsu. The different cursed energy oozing out from this cursed tool. You of the six senses, Miotosu, there's no way you're going to miss. Okay, so yeah, to overlook. Reason not existing. So you of the six eyes, a reason to overlook does not exist. This different cursed energy oozing out from this weapon. So basically, all that, there's no way you're going to miss it. Bibitte yoraseru koto mo ne. Bibitte yoraseru. Oh, okay. Trembling or being nervous and allowing to approach event also does not exist. So like you'll be trembling and you also won't allow it to get close, I guess. Daga yoyaku. However, finally, jutsu shikita yori, reliance on curse technique, no mamori ni mawatta na. Relying on technique, no mamori. It's changed. Mawatta. It's turned. Mawatta na, hasn't it? To pass a certain time? Maybe that's what he means here. It's past a certain time, hasn't it? That maybe the protection of relying on cursed energy, or the techniques, finally. The English went with, so now you're finally on the defensive. Okay, well, interesting. Oh, this is not the end. It looks like the end. Oh, wow. Okay, he stabs him in the throat. Tokkyu Jugu. So super special level curse tool. Ama no Saka Hoko, the heavenly reverse Hoko. Heavenly reverse. What do we have here? We have Kane. There it is. Kane. Oh, pike, lance. It doesn't look like a spear. It can just mean weapon. The heavenly reverse spear weapon. その効果発動中の術式強制大解除 that effect 発動中 in the middle of operating curse technique 強制 obligation kaijo. Kaijo is like obligating cancellation. Obligatory cancellation of a curse technique in the middle of operation. The effect. Okay, so presumably it's like nullifying the use of a curse technique in his throat. And that's it. Okay. Wow. Yet another chapter ending with him being stabbed. Well, interesting. That is the end of chapter 71. Stabbed yet again, now with something that seems to be even more fatal. We'll see what happens here next time in chapter 72, part 8 of this series.